Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Tri here on GameAnyone.com. I'm your host, Zachary Chelcom, and let's get to beating that Ceadeus. And what an introduction to the second part of the fight. Second part of the fight is basically all on Brawl Fest against Ceadeus. I believe the Moga village put down supplies here, so you kind of wanted to route the Ceadeus to this area, this arena here. Where you have, it'd be to my left and a little bit up, you have a Dragonator, which I'll be using fairly shortly. And to the, a little bit down to, also to my left, you can kind of, no, not right there. It should be to my right now, or right in front of me. There'll be a thing for underwater ballistas. You can get underwater ballista ammo from the Argo Sea Captain, and you can trade that for just normal commodities. You can bring 10 with you, and I would bring 10 because you'll see it later for a boss that we fight later online, but basically the ballista, just like crag shots or bombs or whatnot, it does true damage. I don't remember how much, but it's double whatever it will say because it has 2 shots. So, and you can get 12 to 20 more because there are 2 sets of boxes where you can get 10 to a bunch more. When you see his body turned red there, he's gone into rage mode. One of the only monsters that give a very, very visual representation that it's in rage mode. Every time he goes into rage mode, he'll yell. Or, not yell, he'll roar. That's what that's called from monsters, that they roar, not yell. And you need high-grade earplugs for that, so unless you have an upgraded Raytheon set, you'd be using this. And he's not cooperating, but most of the time when you have, gives me good enough time to refuel what I have. Most of the time when you have a brain not thinking very clearly, when you have, once again, phone call, when you have Ceadeus go into rage mode, he'll basically come right up to you. So he's turning around now and he's swimming right up to us. And that's the best time to use the Dragonator, because you want to nail him. You want to hit him square in the face, basically. Actually, that's the best place to hit him. The square in the face, which I don't believe I hit him in the face because I didn't need to. Or, I was trying, because that's what I always do, but I didn't really need to, because I take care of the problem in a second. You want to time it, there's a little bit of a delay, and boom! You want to make sure you hit him with one of those spears, because that does a lot of damage. One more dragon shot, breaks the hood. Do you see there's little cracks in it? Ceadeus has 4 breaks to him. 1 you have to do, the other 3 are optional. The one that you have to do, you obviously know by now, is the beard. You have to break his beard, but you can also break the back of his top of his hood. You can break his horns, which I just whiffed a dragon shot there. That is very bad. If you're wondering how to make dragon shot, you make dragon shot from large bone husks, which are annoying to get, and you can get large bone husks and dragon fell berries. 1 for 1. But you can bring 20 with you, and then you can get make 10 more. So you can only bring 10 Dragonfell berries. But as you saw there, I broke off his horn. Now, for a long time, I thought that his horn, you needed both of them. Or not both of them. That makes no sense. You needed to cut it. No, you can just break it. And as you can tell, just watch how many times he flinches. This just proves how strong the ballistas are because they're doing true damage. And by watching how many times he flinches, I'm just getting nailed with it. But he's leaving himself very wide open here for more attacks. We only got 5 minutes left, but that's more than enough. Ballista ammo is going to do a very big number on him. Right now I'm kind of aiming for the tail. When you break the tail, there's a little bit of a chip out of the end of it. Excuse me. There's one of the set of ballista ammo there. I'm just going to collect a few because I'm going to get tackled, I believe. I think I'm just going to take the tackle. Just going to take the tackle. Yeah. The Dragonator comes up, I believe, every 10 minutes. So, if you're doing the second part of this fight, you should be able to use the Dragonator twice. I mean, you could use it 3 times if you use it, like, immediately as you get in there. But most of the time you only have two times. And I really thought he was just going to get stuck on the wall there, but I guess I'm going to get hit. Dragonblade does not apply to ballistas, I don't believe. Because I don't think you can crit on ballista. And you do have to have it in your inventory like this. I'm gonna get hit by... No, not gonna get hit by... Let's see if I can't get the tail chip here. I do believe I do at some point. I don't remember if it was now or later. Ah, there we did. There, you can kind of see kind of a small chip missing from it. Yeah, you're going down, Sadeus. Stupid big whale cobra horn thing. Actually, to contrary belief, you do not have to break both horns. Both horns break at the same time. Because if you notice, a smaller horn is chipped and broken as well. Now, if you kill Sadeus, he nets you 4 carbs. 4 carbs. His horn itself nets you 2 carbs, so he gets a 6 carbs from him. But that's if you kill him. The best way to fight Sadeus, or if you're trying to farm him, is to repel him the first time and kill him the second time. Which, also, I would recommend not doing him with a bowgun, because he's a very large ammo sink. You put a lot of ammo in, a lot of expensive ammo in, because large bone husks you don't get every day. They're actually hard to come by until later on. And then for the amount that you get out of him, for how long it takes to fight him, bowgunning him is not the best idea. You should rather come in with like a I would recommend a lance more. Lance, the Undertaker, I believe, is what the Rush Shard lance is called. Very good one. Let's see, I'm gonna get around here. Do I have any more ammo? I don't remember if I do. He's gonna go in for another hydro pump, water jet. And we're just gonna light him up with a couple more clutch shots. Hopefully hitting a place where most of the shots hit him. And tick down. And I did enough damage, so he is repelled. Just trying to keep it in continuity. And also so I can farm him later. Because you'd only be able to repel him, so you'd go the same way. This would be the same scene that you would get if you beat him the normal way, or through Save Moga Village. So we're gonna carve his horn. You can get Sideos hide and also crooked horns from it. You want the crooked horns, because that's the only way you're going to get crooked horns is from his horn. But you need it for his helmet, which I am going to make the Sideos armor. I just don't know when. Possibly later, possibly with high rank stuff. There we go. Quest complete. And there, my friends, is the end of the single player. I'll let the ladies sing. I'm not as good. I really do like this music though, and Sideos' final boss theme, really good. Hey, hey. Yep. We are the saviors of Moga Village. And teaching everybody the cha-cha dance. Dance like cha-cha. Get it in there, felines. Get it in there. Dance like cha-cha. Ooh. This is a long time running, but it's not over yet. We have more to go. Yes, for all of you that are thinking this is the end, this is the end of Monster Hunter. It is not. We have another. I don't know. I don't wanna put 500 hours into it like I did my personal file for it, but we have a long way to go with this. Lot longer, lot more. Picture of the guild's sweetheart, along with all the other ones, all the other pictures. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, tell me truthfully, all of you that play Monster Hunter Tri and finally beat something, this music doesn't go through your head every single time. Because if you're not saying it, I don't believe you. Because it does for me. Every time, just like, victory! Victory! Thank you to all of the people that have made this wonderful game. I've played the other Monster Hunter games. This is still my favorite out of all of them. Not only because bowguns are awesome in this game, the different parts, the monsters just have so much more character, I believe. I mean, there's notorious things from the other games, but this one definitely has its very own character to it. I do have to say, the first time I saw these credits, just like the first time I saw the credits of Kingdom Hearts, the first time I saw the credits of Radiata Stories and Dark Cloud, I mean, it's something that you put a lot of time into, and they made it actually a very, very memorable game experience and ending to it, those games. Almost wanted to cry on them. I didn't this time. I knew it was coming, but on all of those, and I bet a lot of people, not necessarily all of those, but definitely on some games, you just get to the end and you're just like, oh, this is what I want to do. This is what I want for a job, to make games, to make people have that feeling, to make a new genre, not have games be, oh, they're games, have games be like the next kind of movies, where people nowadays are like movies. There are some things that are just like, they're beautiful movies, but people in old times just used to thought that movies were just movies, you know, like we thought, like older generations think of games today. And I kind of want to change that through LPing, review, and eventually making my own. It's my hope. So, if you want to help me on that journey, you can hit that subscribe button, or leave a comment, give it a good rate, or if you have Monster Hunter Try, or want to help me with Monster Hunter Try, just post below in the comments, or on the thread for On Game Anyone. I'm going to be posting a does anybody want to help me get up to high rank thread, or get through high rank as well. If you want to help me with that, and I'd much appreciate it if you would, just post a comment below, or go to that thread, which there should be a link in the description of both the Game Anyone and for YouTube. In the description there should be a link to the thread. And I'd love for any and all of you to join. Too bad we can only have 4 people to a town, but if we have more, we'll just rotate through all of them. I'm quite happy to say, guys, that this has been Monster Hunter Try. Thank you for playing, and thank you for watching. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not going to leave you without the rewards screen. We got rewards. Oh, I just saw that I got a Deep Dragon Gem. I didn't notice that the first time I went through. Sweet! Those are kind of rare for all of you that don't know yet. Those are a little bit rare. Anyway, there is some post content to a little bit onto the Moga village. You have some people to talk to. Actually, everybody will have something to say if you talk to them again after this. But there are only a few that have the little speech bubble blurbs, like the Guild Sweetheart, which feel free to read them. There's also something the chief wants to talk to you, and also the chief's son. Also for post-game content, there are additional quests, which we'll see here in a second. Additional quests on now labeled urgent quests, which are basically 6-star 6-star quests. There are a bunch of them there, and I'm not going to be doing them. I'm not going to be doing them on single player, because you'll see them on multiplayer at a much harder part, and a lot more events that will be much harder than these. So I plan on trying to show off all the really cool events, so tune in for that. You can also talk to the chief's son, and you can also wait until the Argo Sea Captain happens to pop up, because he has something special for you as well. Nothing important yet. So if we wait until the Argo Sea Captain comes, and there should be a jump cut here. Argo Sea Captain's here. If we give him a Talkin 2. Whoosh! Stabby through Cha-Cha. He will give you his magnificent longsword, the Batoru. It's actually not the Batoru, but that's what he calls it. Or Batoru. It's for the Batoru, which I guess is battle. I'm gonna guess it's battle. But we get to keep the longsword anyway, for beating the Ceadeus. This is actually the Ceadeus longsword, so it has a water element to it, and it's actually pretty strong. So anyway, I won't be using this longsword, but next time the Barbarian Blade could be yours on Monster Hunter Tri. Catch you later.